Yo, 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 what is going on, good people of the internet? Today is Tuesday, and you know exactly what that means. We have another high-speed speed crew Tuesday night ride from Chicago PEV. Today, we're gonna be switching it up. My last few videos I've been on the X-Way, and I've been talking shit about the Sherman L, so I had to bring it back out and see exactly what it could do. I got the Sherman L here, not even fully charged. I have, I think, 139 volts to spare today, and we are gonna go fast. I'm rocking the City Grip 2 tire, and we're gonna be talking all about it. So this intersection, not even intersection, this street right here, Lower Wacker is always real fast. You know the deal. I call it Cutout Highway because we got Cutout Tunnel in New York, but we got to one up those guys. Cutout Highway, currently going 50 miles per hour. And I don't think the GPS is going to work very well down here. It never really does. And I didn't see that it was connected before I started recording. So hopefully once we pop out of this tunnel, the GPS signal will connect and we'll be able to full send it today. But as of now, it's going about 49 miles per hour, going 51 miles per hour. And we're hoping for a safe, fast, speedy ride. Today is a rather bigger speed crew. It's always good when we got a big group together. Not too many EUCs with us today, but a lot of bikes. And you know, that's okay. The beautiful thing about Chicago PEV is we have a wide mix of different types of PEVs. I've seen it all out here. I've seen EUCs, electric bikes, electric motos, electric skateboards, electric trikes. We've got all sorts of DIY contraptions that people like to bring out. And that was a close one. They slammed on the brakes. That's one thing you gotta watch out for with the bikes, right? Not only do they have instantaneous torque in a way that EUCs don't have, but they also can just slam on the brakes. So it's always good to be mindful of your fellow riders when you're speeding around the city. Before each and every group ride, we go over some group ride rules. Those rules include watching your flashlights when it gets dark. Don't ride directly behind people. If people are stunting or carving or going crazy, you know, stay out of their way, give them space to do so. So it's always good to abide by those rules. Today we're going about 20 miles to a place called Guy Sports Bar. And I can already tell you it's a little bit windy today, so apologize if I got some wind noise. But yeah, let's get into our discussion topic for the day. And we get to the beautiful side of this skyline. I don't know if you can see over the bridge, but it's absolutely beautiful. Get into this discussion topic. So, I am selling my Sherman L. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you guys. This wheel has been touted as the GOAT, greatest of all time, and I honestly see why. It's a great all-around wheel that does really everything good. Goes super fast. I've hit 55 miles per hour with no beep. It gets crazy range. Battery life seems to last absolutely all day. The suspension is crazy. I mean, so plush. Always enjoy to ride. You know, I would be happy if all other wheels suspension felt like this, but honestly, the Begode X-Way suspension has been growing on me too. I increased the linkage on that one from like medium to closer to hard, added a little bit of preload, and man, does it feel great. Look at this skyline. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the city. Next week we got 80-degree weather. What more can you ask for? best summer city in the US by far, Chicago. But yeah, back to the topic. I am selling my Sherman L, and I'm gonna be trading it in for the Commander Max. I actually just placed my pre-order with Next Gen Mobility. And I got an awesome steal of a deal on the wheel. Really happy with the price that I paid for the wheel. And as soon as it arrives, I'm gonna be giving you that exclusive Commander Max content. Power knob's going crazy. Feeling great when I full lean. Let's try a little seated action. Yeah, I'm getting all in this nice little shot. Yes, sir. My man Joe, I don't even know if he watches my videos, but he always does a great job leading the rides. He's right here in front of me, taking some photos of the action. But yeah, expect Commander Max exclusive content coming your way in the next month or so. I'm actually really excited about this wheel. I was watching my old Commander Pro videos, Commander Pro 50S, and I just like really love that wheel, as you guys already know. Such an incredible wheel. And comparing the Commander Max to the Commander Pro, the dimensions are almost identical. Like when you see the wheel standing next to a Commander Pro, the dimensions are almost exactly the same. It might be like an inch or two wider, but that alone gave me such a big boost of confidence that I'm making the right decision by selling the Sherman L in favor of the Commander Max. Plus, it has higher voltage, 168 volt versus 151, 4,400 watt hours, 48 MOSFET controller, 18 amp charging. It is going to be an absolute rocket. The only thing that I can say I'm not looking forward to as much as the Sherman L is the air suspension. Just because, you know, EUCs don't really have a good track record with air suspension. But, you know, I have faith in ExtremeBull for some weird reason. I feel like the Griffin was the last wheel from ExtremeBull that had air suspension, and it got pretty good reviews, right? You don't see a lot of those wheels out on the street. But from what I've heard of people who did own the wheel, suspension wasn't that bad. So I have high expectations for the Commander Max's suspension, and whether or not that proves to be accurate, only time will tell. James actually Rob from Next Gen Mobility said he expects to have the wheel cleared customs in just under a month's time. So all things go well, no holdups in customs, no tariff bullshit, and about the end of June, I'm gonna be riding my new wheel. But that does mean that I need to sell my Sherman. So, hey, make an offer down in the comments. I do have the box, so I can ship it, although I will give first priority to my local Chicago riders in case anybody wants to scoop it up. Definitely let me know. Wow, started out with 139 volts, we're already at 130 under load. So let's hope that Commander Max doesn't sag that much. Look at that. What is that thing? We got the Blitz Bois out in Chicago. I think Chicago might be the king of the Blitz universe right now. I think we have like 7 or 8 people with Blitzes, and each and every one of them seems to be loving that wheel. I've only spent a little bit amount of time on the Blitz but the front headlight did seem to annoy me a little bit. Sorry, not the front headlight, the front screen, the display screen on the front handle seemed to annoy me a little bit. Suspension didn't seem as good as the X-Way. But these guys, the Blitz boys, they're going crazy on the wheel, doing all sorts of interstate riding, going all the way to Indiana and coming back, just like I did on that Gary video, except almost double in length. I mean, you have to charge a whole bunch of times on the Blitz because it's only 2,400 watt hours. But, you know, they're doing just fine. And when I was initially starting to look at new wheels to buy, I started thinking about the Blitz Pro, 168 volt, 3,000 watts. But, you know, there's a couple of design decisions that I just do not agree with. What's up? Yeah, but whether or not I agree with the decision, I gotta say, that's a damn sexy wheel. We got one in front of us. Beautiful shark pads. If you want to get the shark pads, hit up my man Maxime. He's a local dealer of the shark pads in the US. And a lot of people seem to like them. I've continued to rock the power knobs because those are my tried and true. Oh wow, that felt very dippy. But you know, everybody's got personal preferences. Speaking of pads, I have the new Grizzla sync pads en route. They just shipped out 1 or 2 days ago. So, you know, by the end of next week, I should have my Grizzla sync pads. And like I said in my last video, you're gonna get an unboxing video of the pads. You're gonna get my first impressions, first review of the Grizzla sync pads. And I already think that I'm gonna like them a lot. They look real similar to those power knobs. And boy, do I love the power knobs. But I also love that Grizzla print quality. I mean, it's as close to perfect as you can get. Okay, so what do I want to talk about today? Let's jump up on this curb like my man Trent. This City Grip 2, that's something I can talk about. So I talked about changing the tire, talked about 90/90 tires, but I never officially gave my thoughts on the City Grip 2. And if you want to know my thoughts, they are as follows. I love the wheel, I love the tire. This is by far the best 90/90 tire that I've tried personally. And I think that going forward on my street wheels, I'm going to continue to rock this tire. It is really slim of a profile. I'm not sure how much you can tell from the camera, but it almost feels and looks like an 80/90, although it's a 90/90. But this thing just has, you know, superb stability, great nimbleness. I can still carve. Let's do some carving. There's a lot of riders in this ride, so I want to be careful. But carving is amazing. Turning has been great. The lines are really consistent. And it's just felt like a really balanced tire, right? Some tires, it feels like the sidewalls are heavier than they need to be. Some tires, it feels like it's just a flat profile. But this one, it just feels really well-rounded all the way around, really well balanced. It's not too heavy of a wheel tire. And it just seems to work for the type of riding that I like to do. Okay, a little bit tight spaced, but I'll try to do some carving in a moment. Hopefully the GPS speed is turned on by this point. Let me check. Oh, 1 sec. Wait till this car turns. Okay, looks like you guys should be able to see the GPS speed. And we've already been recording for 15 minutes. So who knows how long this one will be. Oh shit. That guy was a very late turner. Watch my left. Ooh, it's kind of a hectic one today. Hopefully make it out of it alive.
my rim look dented? Can you check my rim? My rim look okay?
Looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any dents.
I hit that pothole on the left so
hard. Man.
My nuts are killing me. Yeah, I just hate the fuck out of it. Like, my nuts still hurt. Were you sitting? Yeah. Yeah, I was about to pass on the left.
That is my guy, Darling Deliveries. Check out his Instagram, YouTube, TikTok page. That guy, man, he's going viral for sure. He's got a couple clips with I think 1 million views. And you know, he's got his algorithm locked in. He does all sorts of deliveries across the Chicagoland area. And he films himself doing it. So check out Darling Deliveries. Really fun to ride with. He's got an upcoming 127-mile ride that I might tag along for. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, City Grip 2. This is by far my favorite tire so far. If it fits your wheel, you know, it's a 90/90 tire, so it's not going to fit every wheel. But if it fits your wheel, I would encourage you to check it out. Okay, we're towards the back, so let's do some carving now. Got some bikes coming. Oh, I think my wheel just beeped. Holy shit. Is that me? I'm at 127 volts. I'm actually kind of worried. I thought I'd have enough battery, but I did not remember to charge my wheel last night. And okay, that was for sure me. What's going on? Why am I beeping? That's not good. Well, hope I'm able to finish off this ride. If not, I'll have to meet up with the chill crew. But yeah, let's get a quick flyby of all my guys. I don't know what that guy was about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch my speed a little bit more. I've been kind of just aimlessly leaning. But after that beep, I'm gonna back off a little bit because I do not want to cut out. I knew I started the ride with less battery than I should, but figured it'd be all right. But that's what happens when you're high speed sending it. I think my average speed has probably been like 35 plus so far. Okay, wide open street. Okay. Well, I really can't tell if that's me or this Sherman S beeping. I really can't tell. It sounds so close, but he is like 20 feet in front of me, so maybe it's not me. But either way, guys, Begode has just announced, or at least showed pictures of their prototype of the new 210 volt race wheel. And if you haven't seen that video, this might be an 80 mile per hour wheel. And that is something I thought I would never ever say. 80 mile per hour electric unicycle. Okay, 210 volt electric unicycle. Don't you think that's a little bit excessive? That's kind of crazy when you think about it, right? When I got into this sport, PEV riding, I had a 60 volt scooter. I go to my very first group ride, somebody pulls by me with the OG Sherman. I'm like, yo, what is that? Motherfucker says it's 100 volts. That literally blew my mind. 100 volts in this tiny little suitcase package? That sounded crazy. Now we're at 210 volts, potentially 80 mile per hour race wheel. So the specs of the wheel, not yet confirmed, but the prototype they're testing right now is 210 volts, 3,800 watt hours. So think of it like a Mega EX30, right? I don't know anything about the suspension, although from the pictures I've seen, it looks identical to a tiny little Blitz, or tiny little Panther rather. It's got the same front and back blue lights. It's got the same shitty handle. It's got the same headlight as the X-Way, and it goes fast as fuck, boy. That's all we know about it so far. But no, just joking. So from what I've seen on Telegram, you know, not to speculate, but they said the 50S cells are not enough for this wheel. And that's something crazy as well. 50S cells, the high discharge current standard for performance EUCs, is not enough. That's wild. So they're going to be testing out some new cells that I'm not even familiar with. I'll need to go back and read the chat, but I want to say the cells they were talking about were 50 PB or something like that. Some sort of tabless new cell composition with like more nickel or something that's supposed to have even higher discharge rates than the 50S cells. So, you know, it's wild to think that 2 years ago we were on 50E, now we got 50 GB. Most wheels nowadays are running 50S, and now already that's not enough for the discharge that these wheels are producing. I don't even know if I'd be interested in buying a 210 volt wheel. I mean, first off, I don't want to have to buy a Roger charger for a fourth time. I've had 3 Roger chargers already, right? From different voltages to different configurations to different wheels that I'm riding. I don't want to buy a fourth fucking charger. I just want to keep the wheel I have, and that's why I'm going, or the voltage that I have, and that's why I'm going with the 168 volt Commander Max. I think it's going to be great for me to have 168 volt X-Way, 168 volt Commander Max, same exact voltage, same exact charger, same exact charge port. I'm not mixing anything up. I'm not, you know, forgetting to adjust my voltage. I'm not grabbing the wrong charger with the wrong voltage range for my wheel. I'll just have consistency. And I'm looking forward to that. So that is the Begode Race. I've already talked about the Abrams S in my last video. No new updates there. Still gonna be, what, 5,400 or 5,200 watt hours, 151 volts. Big ass boy. Probably gonna be, you know, 120 plus pounds. And that wheel's probably gonna cost like $6,000, knowing the fucking current state of the EUC economy we're in right now. And that's just not, that's not what I want. I'm riding the Leatt right now. It feels better than it does the other few days today, but that's just because I'm kind of distracted and just sending it with you guys. But you know, I think my days with Leatt are kind of over. That's okay. See if we can do some pendulums while we wait for this light. This wheel is really well balanced, I will say that. Tire feels great, pads feel really nice. Oh, we're going. Oh shit, we're going left. Fuck. Went the wrong way completely. Let's see if my man Chris will catch up. I'm sure he will. Yeah, I'm gonna be transferring these pedals you see on my Sherman onto the Commander Max because they have the same 45 millimeter pedal hanger, that's the word. But yeah. So they mentioned at the start of this ride that this ride was gonna have an off-road element to it. I think that's what we're getting to now. I've never been over here personally, but we're gonna see what it has in store for us. We're out here on the south side of Chicago. This is the Dan Ryan Woods, I think it's called. Damn, those stairs are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. Those stairs are wild. I'm probably not gonna do those, but let's test the off-road capabilities of this tire. I don't think I've actually gone off-road with it, besides just riding through grass here and there. So, really hoping I don't hit a pothole. But damn, Leaper Chem suspension is goated. Really goated. Okay, hills never show up on camera, but this is a nice size hill. I'm gonna go straight up it. Oh, I'm slowing down. I'm not on that X-way. Pedals dipping. Oh, okay. All right, they're doing the stairs. I gotta do it. I can't let them show me up. Fuck. Hope I don't fall. All right, here we go.
Oh, that was too much.
Big one. Ooh. Going too fast. Big one again. Oh, okay, I did it. Oh, thought I wasn't gonna make it, but we made it. There we go, guys. All right, let's go up this hill again. I have even less torque this time, or less speed going in the hill, just sending it up. 126 volts. Oh, somebody fell. Whew, man, that's got me breathing hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let me cut the clip. It's about to hit 30 minutes, and I'll come right back. Okay, guys, we're back from those stairs. Quick intermission. I don't know where we're going. Never been over here, but this looks fun. Oh, a little bit low ceiling in here. But I'd say the tire did well. Didn't let me down on the steps. Didn't let me down on the grass. This sort of curving feels good. Okay, is this off-roading? Let me slow down into this. Whoa, there's a canal right there. Don't want to hit that. Low-hanging branches. This is sick. Where are we right now? Oh, camera hit a tree. I felt it. If it knocked my mic out, I'm gonna be pissed. Let me avoid that. Oh, sliding a little bit, hitting missing tiles. This is a fun little ride today. Bringing you guys a whole bunch of stuff. Fast street riding, off-road, mini off-road in the grass. By the way my battery is looking, I'm definitely gonna have to take the chill crew on the way home because I got, I think 129 volts, already down 10 volts in just a matter of 30 minutes. Oh. Okay. I'm letting the faster people go ahead of me. I was going slow, holding them up.
Right?
Yeah, that's nice. All right. I think we're leaving the woods now. Probably going back to the street, continuing to our destination of Guides Sports Bar. But man, this has been a fun little ride so far. Happy with how things are going. Well, now is the time in the video where I start asking you guys questions. What are you looking forward to this year in terms of wheels? Are you guys buying any new wheels? What is your main ride? My main ride so far this year has been the X-Way. Ever since I got that one, my Sherman L has been in maintenance mode, basically. Not riding it as much. Unless I want to do really fast street riding like this, or going on a long range cruise with the fellas. other than that, man. So X-Way, when you think about it, right, it gets 40 to 50 miles depending on how fast you're riding. And most of the street rides that I do anyway, I'm keeping the speeds under 50 miles per hour, right? I probably hit 50 miles per hour, or I did hit 50 miles per hour 1 or 2 times this video at the very beginning when we're going on cutout highway. But other than that, my speeds are like 45 and under. So with that in mind, the X-Way is perfect for me personally because I'm likely to ride under 50 miles in distance, and I have no problem keeping it 45 miles per hour or below. So that's mainly why it's been my go-to wheel. As well as I've been riding a lot more trails recently. I just found out about some really cool single track mountain bike trails around my area. Well, not really around my area, but in Chicagoland area. And that has been my new jam the past couple of weeks. It has been such a breath of fresh air to ride trails off-road and be surrounded by nature and deer and raccoons and beavers and squirrels and flowers, as opposed to multi-ton metal vehicles like cars that are always trying to kill you. So if you ever are in my position, right, you're getting a little tired of street riding, not even tired of it, you just want to try something different, do some off-roading. It's really changed my perspective on EUCs, and I'm going to be continuing to do a lot more trail riding in the future. There's a few specific trails that I want to show you that are just really, really hard for me to do on an EUC. So I'm sure to you guys it's going to look super easy because the Insta360 has a terrible depth perception, right? Hills always look tiny. You never look like you're going as fast. Obstacles don't look like they're as hard. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh, tight squeeze, tight squeeze. But I also just got a chest mount for the Insta360. My main concern when I was doing trails was like, I can't record, one, because I'm physically concentrating so hard that it's hard to talk to you guys. The second thing was that it's hard on my balance to hold a selfie stick and do technical off-roading stuff. But now that I have a chest mount for my Insta360, I should be able to do both of those things, concentrate and talk to you guys. So the next time I go to a trail, it's going to be recorded 100%. So hope you guys are looking forward to that video. Let's do a little flyby of the group. Great group we're here with today. A lot of bikes, a lot of highly skilled riders. Man, oh man, am I glad the summer is here. It's probably like 8 o'clock p.m. and it's still not dark. That is amazing. This whole winter, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., it's like pitch black already. And now we finally got those long summer days. That just makes me so happy. Oh yeah, I just remembered it since I was riding over some cracks. But this wheel, this tire, City Grip 2, it does not train track as much as other 9090s I've tried. Other 9090s like the Conti Scoot and the Metzeler, man, if you hit a crack on those things, it's literally sending you left and right, like full tilting the wheel, complete opposite direction. But this one is not so bad. I can ride on these little cracks you see, and haven't had any problems to date. That was a good line. I like that line. Yes, sir. But no, you see how, okay, look at the headlight. You see that? Why is it dipping so much? I don't even have the fucking assists on. I hate that. I hate that. Like, I literally took off all the assists, all the Preorder. I just have it in regular wheel mode, pedal hardness only. And still, it's like a fucking boat. I don't know. I thought I would get used to it. It's almost been a year. I bought this wheel in September, and I just don't like it, right? Everybody's got their own preference, but I legitimately just don't like it. So, okay, we're at 125 volts, and we're not even at the destination yet. So there's a chance I might have to go into low power mode on the way back.
Hey, I'm gonna turn off 100.
It's a little windy today, but like seated carving, let's do that. Oh, check out my new gloves. Got those E-Rides Max P3 Ronin gloves. I don't know if you noticed. Taking a break from the flex meters, and man, I'm gonna do a whole video about these and all my other wrist guard selection, but these things give me a lot of confidence, I will say that. Fully protected fingers. I got the little pinky thing so my shit won't break. These give me a lot of confidence. So I'm gonna stop there and not talk about it too much because I'm gonna make a whole separate video about it. But yeah. New gear, or good gear rather, gives me the confidence as a rider to go crazy and drive faster and harder than I have before. Obviously don't want to crash, that'd be worst case scenario, but it's really good to feel confidence in your gear, and that's exactly what I have right here. It's confidence inspiring gear. 122 volts, man, we're really pushing through this battery. Oh man, yeah. Whoa, 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 did you see that? Holy shit, I almost ate it there. I think that, I would classify that as a bad thing from the Librachem suspension, right? It can pogo stick you. It's always important to stay attached to that handle up front. Make sure you're grabbing that handle when you're seated, because I just got pogo stick something serious, man. That could have been bad if I landed sideways after that bump. But that's what the power knobs do for me. Keep me locked in. Okay, stoppy. I almost hit my man Chris right there. Sorry, Chris. I don't know if you're watching this, but we came pretty close. All right, well, I'm gonna chill the rest of the ride. I'm running low on battery, and I hope that we're approaching our destination here kind of soon. But guys, it has been a great episode. Look at this sunset off to the left. Absolutely beautiful. We're about to go up a big hill. I'll make sure you guys get a good view. But man, sunset is looking beautiful. Ride is going great. Having a whole lot of fun on my electric unicycle, and that's what my life is about. That's what the PEV point of view is all about. One more thing I can talk about. So we're almost in June, which means the Chicago Groundings is approaching. If you don't know about the Chicago Groundings, one of the largest PEV get-togethers in all of the US. If you're anywhere near the Chicago area, if you can make it by plane, train, car, bus, I don't know, you can make it by unicycle, come to the Chicago Grounding. I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of the friends I met last year, friends I've met along the way in this sport I love. The dates for Chicago Groundings, I think, are June 28th and 29th. So make sure if you're able, you come through and come hang out. It's going to be a whole lot of this, but at a lot more reasonable pace. There's going to be a couple rides that are speed oriented. Couple rides that are speed oriented, but the majority of them are like slower rides. Bump. Jeez. Yeah, so if you can make it, come on out, is the moral of the story. This ride has been honestly great. I don't know, look at this, it's just beautiful. Natural areas. This is the type of ride that I love, right? Flying down the street, going super fast, but then you mix it up, go off-road. Go to some new areas you've never been to before. See some beautiful nature, like this river over here, this little swamp section. These people feeding the ducks over there, right? I just saw a goose with its gosling. Little baby geese. Man, that's what it's all about. All right, guys, well, I've officially run out of things to talk about, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it and sign out here. Like always, I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy day to tune into my channel, watch my videos, and view things, view life from the PEV point of view. It really does mean a lot that you guys choose to tune in to my channel, and I really appreciate the engagement with all of you. If you ever want to tell me something, just drop a comment down below in the chat. I'm always looking to get back to my viewers and show them the engagement they show me by watching my videos, right? I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Very multifaceted, right? We did street riding. We did a little bit of off-road section. We went fast. We went slow. We went downstairs. We went off-road. I think I said that twice. But it's been a great episode with a great group of friends. I hope you guys have a riding group like this. And if you don't, see if you can find one. See if you can tap into a local PEV ecosystem. Because I'm sure there's people out there that share similar interests as you do. And I'm sure that they'd be willing to connect and go on a little ride with you as well. So take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay safe out there on the streets, and make sure you click on my next video coming soon. All right, guys, signing out. Tuesday night ride, high speed crew.